Hey, how are you doing? Are you doing well? I imagine if you're showing up to work out, you're either ready to get even more well, or you're like, hey, I think I need to be stronger, so I'm going to work out 2 to 3 times a week. Awesomeness! So, I am Cam Parker, your online personal trainer. I am a certified personal trainer with over, I know it's crazy, 30 years of experience. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. You know, it's crazy and wild. And what are you doing? Are you coming to work out? Yes, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to jog in place for a second, and we're going to talk about how awesome it is to be alive, right? And feeling your body and feeling good in your skin. Yes, 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 just jogging in place, getting the blood flowing, getting the blood flowing. It's very, very important when you work out. As a certified trainer, remember, I can't see you. And what helps us make sure you can do this safely and have fun is to warm up and cool down. You don't want to skip those two things, okay? So, oh look, and you want to make sure you're hydrated, because if you're not hydrated well, you know how I explain that to people? I say, think of a raisin, right? Or a grape, smooth skin, raisins kind of dried up. But also when it comes to injury and your connective tissues being in the best situation so that you do not get hurt, is if you're hydrated, think of a green branch, bending, swaying, no problem. Dry branch, snap, oh, not good. All right, so water intake, very, very important. Today is an upper body workout where we're focusing on posture and really counteracting the effects of spending so much time leaning forward. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me. I just see people jumping on. Nice to see you, Judy. Let's work out. Let's work out. And I was just talking about how hydration is so important to preventing injury. All right? Again, the dry branch, snap. The green branch, bending. Nice and hydrated. That's the main difference between those two things, right? Is enough water. And there's a lot of dispute maybe on how much water, but I had the fortunate circumstance to have a urologist who I think would know the importance of hydration almost more than anyone else, who said 8 cups of water is a minimum. And he said if there's other things going on, you would need more, but that's the minimum, 8 cups. That's 64 ounces a day, every day, consistently. And I know you don't know this, it takes 7 days of being consistent to be hydrated. But remember, there are exceptions. If you're not sure how much water you need, talk to your licensed healthcare professional. All right, so it is an upper body workout, and we were jogging in place. Hey, Barbara, getting our blood flowing, right? And we're gonna do our shoulder warm up. So I now have a matching set of fava beans. Yay, fava beans. And so they weigh about 1 pound each. If you have dumbbells at home, make sure that you're using no more than 3 pounds for this warm-up. We're going to do 10 presses up top, thereabouts. I'm so glad you're here. Please share this with your friends and family, the people that say, oh, I wish I was stronger, I wish I felt better, I wish I had more energy. Tell them to stop wishing and start doing. And they can do these, they can follow along with these recordings at any time that's convenient to them. All right, here we go. And if they're not on Facebook, just have them, send them a video. Like you could send them the #1 video, the CoVideo #101 from the YouTube Cam Parker Personal Trainer. All right. And so you see I did the press. Then we did behind the head. These are about 10 reps each. Then we're doing a little bicep curl with a twist. And I know everyone could probably curl more than this, but it's not about how much weight. It's about how safely you work out, how well you move the weight. And in the warm-up, it's just about getting the blood flowing up into the connective tissue in the inside, the part you cannot see in your shoulders. So now we're doing this pour out. Notice how I twist right here. Twist it, twist it. There you go. Taking a deep breath. You're getting geared up like, yeah, I'm going to work out. I'm going to do this. And the whole thing is just to do everything that you can safely. If you need a break, just pop out of what I'm doing. Take that 1 to 2 minutes. If you're watching this recorded versus live, then hit that pause button, but not too long. Please come back within 2 minutes, because otherwise you might start cooling down, and that unfortunately might set you up for injury. All right, here we go. See that? That's pouring together or pouring out any obstacles to you staying safe and having a good time. But hey, you don't have to have a good time when you're exercising for it to work. That's right. That's one thing I love about exercise. You just gotta treat it like that old-fashioned cod liver oil. Just down the hatch and you feel better, but it was terrible. It's okay, as long as you stay safe. I am hoping, though, that maybe I could help you enjoy exercise. And it goes by fast. So we're pouring out now and celebrating. You going, yeah. We're celebrating the future when you go, yeah, I did that. All right, right here in the beginning, we're celebrating the future. Right here in the present, blam, we're picturing our success, feeling it right now because you showed up. So you pour out. Notice how my arms are almost straight. And then I do this front raise and big arm sweep. If that's very uncomfortable for you or even painful, don't do it. Please stop. Figure out what's going on or adjust. See how I adjust? I don't go as high, right? So you adjust for you. Okay, last thing right here. We're going to tip these over. This is a pure rotator cuff movement. My arms are parallel. My upper arms are parallel to the ground. And just doing this small 1 pound rotation right here. Yes. Very good. All right. Enough of that. Okay, you did good. There is some full body movements in today's workout, so we're going to jog in place again. Still warming up. And if you're like, I don't jog, okay, fine. Then you're marching. 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 Yep. Marching, marching. Keep marching. Keep marching. I'm going to adjust my light just a little bit here. Yeah. It's all cloudy outside, so not a lot of light here in my living room. How's your living room doing? Please don't work out in the dark. All right. Jogging, 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 jogging. Let's do either step jacks or jumping jacks, so you stand real tall. If you step jack, you just step out to the side. If you're jumping, you jump. Here we go. Let's do 20 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, land soft, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, remember you can step, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew, if that makes you out of breath, you need more cardio. Remember, I check off the box that says functional fitness, strength training, all types, absolute endurance, right? But you have to check off the box that says cardio, 20 to 30 minutes, 4 to 5 days a week, bare minimum. Bare minimum, 20 minutes, 4 times a week. And that's hiking, dancing, walking, jogging, biking, jumping rope, anything that's continuous, okay? All right, I think we're ready to go. What do you think? So hopefully today what you've brought to the workout, 2 gallons of water, 2 cans of whatever you want, tomato sauce, whatever, and a sturdy, strong wooden chair. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is a hinge row, and today is using a technique called volume training or German volume training, and you'll see as we move through it that we're going to do a lot of work, and that's going to add up to more strength. So when you hinge, okay, so think about hinging. I want you to think about hinge, the position itself, still playing with my light, is this is an exercise, just being able to drive your hips back and bend your knees, soften your knees, but it's not a squat. So see the squat, I'm going down. A hinge is I'm moving forward and I'm going to hinge and row these weights up, okay? All right, here we go. So I'm hinging forward, we're just going to do 10, pinching those shoulder blades together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing that moves is your arms. 7, Your head is neutral. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to set those down. I'm going to grab the cans. Or if you're at home and you have dumbbells, you could do 2-pounders, 3-pounders. You might be able to do 4, 5, 6, 8 pounds. Probably can't do 6 or 4s because they don't make those. Okay, so the point is, you got the 2 lighter weights, and we're doing something called IYT. So watch, I'm in that hinge position, and I, which is my arm straight out, Y, like YMCA, and T, because you're terrific. That was 1. Here we go. I, Y, T for 2. I, Y, T for 3. I, Y, T for 4. Don't let your head hang down. I, Y, T for 5. I, Y, T for 6. I, Y, don't rush, T for 7. This is really good if you've been on the computer a lot. That's I, Y, T for 7. I, Y, T for 8. I, Y, T for 9. I, Y, T for 10. Woo! And I can feel a little burn right over my shoulder. Excellent. Okay, next thing we're doing is push-ups. Now, a lot of people feel I can't do push-ups, but you can. As you may know, you can do a countertop push-up. So right over here, I have a TV stand. Let me turn the camera. I keep walking off camera today. This is my living room. You're in your living room. Right here. So this is about countertop, kitchen countertop height. So you may need to go to your kitchen counter, turn up the volume so you can hear me, and do a nice plank with your hands against the edge of the counter, and you come down and you push back. Everybody can do that, all ages, all fitness groups. Now in my room today, I purposely left a piece of furniture. It's a giant ottoman over here, and it's much lower than that countertop, but it's not the floor. So if I put my hands right here, similar to the chair, but the chair is hard because your hands are close together. So right here I can put my hands further apart, and I can be in a nice plank. And I'm going to go to my fist because when it's soft like that, it bothers my wrist. It may not bother yours. And then I'm in plank, and then I do my push-up. Okay, so we're going to do 10. So quick, where are you going to do it? You're going to do it at the kitchen. You're going to do it on something lower, like the back of your couch. All right, 10 reps. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, don't rush. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you do use furniture, make sure it's made well, because it might surprise you. You don't want to get hurt because your furniture falls apart, like your chair doesn't really, it's not sturdy, okay? All right, so what's next? The next one is a seated press. So I have my chair, nice and strong. I'm going to grab my gallons. You could grab the cans. If you have weights at home, you can grab, the gallons weigh 8 pounds, so you might grab 5 pounds. You might grab 10 pounds if you have weights at home. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. See, my chest is out. I'm not leaning back. I'm going to put the weights right here, and we're going to press up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, 9, don't be in a hurry, 10, very good. All right, and we're jogging in place, 30 seconds. Okay, so that's our round. That's called a giant set because there's not 3 exercises, there's 4. And the key there is for you to be thinking positive thoughts and be present. Pay attention to your physical body. And please don't fret if you're like trying to lift these gallons of water. You're like, wow, that's tougher than I thought. Who cares? Set them down. get the cans. And I have been suggesting if the cans are way too light and the gallons are too heavy, buy 2 gallons, pour half the water out, or about a third of the water out, tape them shut so they won't spill on you. Now you've got 5 pounds of water. And let's do all that again. So the first thing is the hinge row. All right, and you're leaning forward in that hinge position. So when I hinge forward, my knees soften a little and my chest is up. And here we go, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slowing the way down, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, it's the IYTs are next. So I have my 2 cans, not to be confused with these birds that live in the rainforest. 2 cans of fava beans. All right, I'm in that hinge position. We're going to start with the I. Ready, go. I, Y, T for 1. I, Y, maintain that hinge. T for 2. I, Y, T for 3. I, Y, T for 4. Remember, this is really good to counteract computer work. I, Y, T for 5. I, Y, T for 6. I, Y, T for 7. I, Y, T for 8. I, stay present. Y, T for 9. I, Y, T for 10. And you may actually, as you're doing that, feel like a burn, or I don't want it to be a strain. You want to hold your core tight right here in your mid to lower back. And that's because the hinge movement is forcing those muscles to participate. Okay, next one is push-ups. Where are you going to do them? Go to where you're going to do your push-ups. I'm going to show the elevated push-up one more time on the ottoman. So I'm here on my sturdy, hopefully very sturdy piece of furniture. Here we go. 10 push-ups. Be ready. Tighten your glutes, your abs. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. We're grabbing our chair. Gonna have a seat. Picking up our weights that we're going to use for a seated press. Seated shoulder press. So I'm sitting up tall, putting my 2 gallons of water here, and 10 reps. Don't be in a hurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Excellent. All right, we're doing active recovery, which is jogging in place. Jogging in place. How you doing? You doing good? This is the time that you might want to grab a little sip of water. Yeah. And if you find yourself overly thirsty, and what I mean by that is you're like really got a dry mouth when you're doing this strength training, unfortunately that may mean that you are not getting enough water when you're not working out. It's not necessarily the case, because some people, they just need, they just get dry. It's okay. But do check in. Are you drinking at least 8 cups of water a day of water? Bum, bum, bum. And if you drink coffee, what I've always coached people, if 1 cup of coffee equals 2 cups of water. So if you have a cup of coffee, you need 2 cups of water before you have another 8-ounce cup of coffee. That's the deal, Neil. And stop. Okay, 3rd round coming up. You ready? Think those thoughts. You know what those thoughts are. I am strong. Say those 3 words. I am strong. Yes. All right, here we go. Hinging forward. I have my 2 gallons of water that I bend my knees to pick up. Hinging forward and 10 rows. 1, flare those elbows out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Okay, grabbing our 1-pound cans of fava beans. Probably more like, how many ounces? 12 or something like that. It's all good. Here we go. In the hinge position. Ready. I, Y, T for 1. I, Y, T for 2. I, Y, T for 3. I, pick them up. Y, straighten those arms if you can. T for 3. I, Y, T for 4. And you can do this from a chair if you want to. I, just leaning forward in a chair. Y, T for 5. I, Y, T for 6. I, stay present. Y, T for 7. Don't hang your head down. I, Y, T for 7. I, Y, T for 8, because you're great. I, Y, T for 9. One more. I, Y, T for 10. Stand up. And when you stand up from hinge, squeeze your glutes really hard. When you do that, it releases the lower back. Very important to remember that in quite a few of the movements that we do. So I'm going to put my cans down. Get the weights ready for the press that we'll do after 10 push-ups. Where are you going to do them? You're going to do them on the counter. Was it too easy? Do you have a spot you can do them lower? Was the ottoman too easy? I'm going to go to the floor for 10 push-ups this time. Okay, but you do what you can do well, so you feel successful. All right, 10 push-ups. You ready? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it tight. 9. Keep your glutes tight. 10. Very good. Bravo. Give yourself a hand. Get your chair. You can grab the cans. You can grab the gallons of water. What's right for you? I'm on the chair. I'm sitting up tall. My shoulders are down. Put the weight here. And now press through my... Don't be relaxed in your lower body. Press your feet down into the ground. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, don't rush. 4, 5, 6, 7, oh yeah, 8, 9, one more, 10. Excellent. Jogging in place. Now I want you to really listen to me. Get some water if you need to. Is that my workouts are designed for people that want to fit fitness into their life and they want to feel better in their skin. If you're training for a sport or something competitive, this may not be the right program for you. But what I want to tell you is a lot of people, they work out too hard. And I know that sounds crazy, but they do because then they get too sore or they get injured and they don't come back and they don't fit it in consistently 2 to 3 times a week. The body you see that I have right now, the workouts I do are the 3 live workouts that I've been doing with you since March. So yes, I was very strong before I started, but I've been using the gallons and the cans and my body weight, and I've maintained what I have. I'm going to soften this light. So yeah, I'm not an IT expert in case you've never noticed. I got 30 years experience training and just a few months of trying to figure out live videos. Okay, but the point is, this tone that you see, the other thing I do is a micro workout every day, 22 push-ups in honor of veterans and to raise awareness of veteran suicide. So that's all I'm doing. Well, and hard landscaping, raking, shoveling, wheelbarrows, and other odd jobs, okay? So I am very active, but I just wanted you to know this will work. This will change everything. You don't have to suffer to be successful. Suffering is part of it. You know, if you haven't been working at it at all, this might feel crazy hard. So I just wanted to encourage you to be consistent 2 to 3 times a week and stop jogging. What's next? Okay, so what we're doing next is a squat press, which is a full body movement. You can do it with just empty hands, squat down, press up. You could use the chair as a target if you don't feel confident in the squat. I could touch the chair, full up in the press. And of course, in my hands could be my cans, my gallons of water. If you're at home, you could have 5s in your hands. If you have weights, you could do 10s, 12s, 15s, 20s even, if you want this to be much more challenging and difficult. Okay, as long as you can do the weights safe, that's what matters. So, you take the gallons of water or the cans or empty hands and you put them right here. Then you're going to squat and press. And when I press up, everything's tight, especially my belly's pulled in, my glutes are tight. You ready? Here we go. We're not going to count that one, sorry. And 1. Go in the 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Look straight ahead. 7. Keep that chin up. 8. Don't look down. 9. And 10. Very good. Okay, we're going to do push-ups. All right, pick your spot. 10 push-ups. You're like, oh, we just did push-ups. Yes, remember, volume training. Volume, just 10. Go to your spot. Okay, take a deep breath. 10 push-ups. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Let's say you picked the ottoman or something lower and you couldn't make it the 10. That's okay. This round, you might have to do it on the kitchen counter and make it the 10. Or if you're close enough, you could do 2 or 3 on the ottoman, then go over to the kitchen counter and finish, okay? Set yourself up for success. Don't fixate on what you can't do. Do what you can do safely. Okay, hinge row. Yes, hinge row. Here we go. You're going to hinge forward. I have my gallons of water. 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2. This time have your elbows closer to your ribs. 3, 4, 5. Every time I pull these, I pull my shoulders back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So in the rowing, and this is something, it doesn't really matter what you did, but just if you wanted to fine tune it, that first round I had talked about the elbows being out, right? But it's okay if you just pulled them without even thinking about it. This time my elbows are closer in. Closer in. So the first time it was out wider, right? And this time closer in. And don't worry if I didn't emphasize that, but this time we'll just keep them close. Now when I pull, watch. See how my shoulder goes back. Shoulder goes back, okay? All right, so knee-high stepovers. So pretend you have something, or step over a dog or a cat or a person if they're willing to lay there, and step over. Okay, see that big step? Both knees. Here we go. We're going to do 30 seconds. High knees, high knees. We're doing an active recovery, letting the upper body rest. Yeah, but keeping our heart rate up. Good job. What do you need to step over in your life? What's in your way to keep you from being here 2 to 3 times a week. And you don't have to work out with me, but you have to work out. I'm very flattered, highly complimented that you would work out with me and attempt to have fun with me, taking care of your physical body, which spills over into your emotional, spiritual life. Yes, it does. Come on. High knees, high knees. Pick those knees up really high. Really high. Step over, step over, step over. One more. That's it. Okay, let's do all that again. Stay in the rep that you're doing. Stay present. First thing is the squat press. 10 reps. Right? Remember, you can also just sit down in a chair and stand up 10 times. All right? This is a participation event. All right, we're here. I'm going to squat, then press up. Take a deep breath. I am strong. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeezing the glutes on the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, good job. One of the reasons these workout works is I try to do different combos of different exercises every single time. So the brain goes, what are we doing? And it stimulates your nervous system. All right, the next one is push-ups. Where are you going to do them? I'm going to go back to the floor. I'm going to stay determined. 10 more push-ups. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got this. Come on. 5, 6. Make it happen. Come on. 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good job. Good job. All right, we're going to do those narrow hinge rows. Catch your breath. Need a sip of water? I can feel my heart beating. All right. So, picking up the weights correctly. Make sure you bend your knees when you pick weight off the floor. Hinging forward. Knees are soft. And 10 reps. Here we go. 1. This time the elbows are almost touching your ribs. 2, 3. Pull those shoulders back every time. 4, 5, 6. Think of cobra if you know yoga. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, in all truth, I could be lifting quite a bit heavier. I can tell that I could probably lift 15 to 20 pounds. So with my mind, when I pull back, I squeeze all the muscles. I tell my body, squeeze. So I am attempting to get every fiber that I can to join the party. Okay, that was our hinge row. We're doing stepovers. You ready? High stepovers. Big step. Big step. Big step. How high can you get that knee? Are you tightening your core when you do this? Are you stepping high with one and not so high with the other? That's bad. Both are the same. Big high steps. Yes. High step. High step. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Pick them up. Pick them up. A few more seconds. Pick them up. Pick them up. Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up, and you're done. Good. All right. Take a deep breath. Stay in here. Stay in present. Squat press. All right? So you pick up the weights you're going to use, or you're going to do none, which is fine, because you're here, and that's a win. We're going to squat press 10 times, looking straight ahead. Do not look at the floor. That's extremely important. And when you stand tall, everything's tight. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Get those arms up straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. Almost there. 9. One more. 10. Bravo. Bravo. The crowd's just going crazy right now. bam. Okay, 10 push-ups. Go to the kitchen. Pick a piece of furniture that's going to hold you. All right, be safe. 10 push-ups. Ready. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chest is out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Bravo. Bravo. Okay, take a deep breath. Hinge row is next. Hinge row. Bend my knees. Pick up the weights. Here we go. Hinging forward. 10 rows. Elbows close to the body. Ready, go. 1. Pulling those shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Excellent. Okay, high knees. Here we go. Big knee, big knee. Up high. Up high. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're moving. You just finished that second round. Yes, you did. Third round of the second set of exercises. Don't worry. We're done with this. Here we go. I'm so proud of you. Think about how many push-ups you just did. Absolutely. Do you know? Like 60 of them. Woo! Who knew I could sneak that in on you? You're like, you weren't sneaking them. I knew I was doing that. Here we go. Thank you so much for taking sweet, loving, good care of yourself. A few more steps. 1 and 2, and you're done. All right, what's next? What's next? So we're going to switch to core. And of course, we're going to use our arms to do that. And let me catch my breath. I'm getting some water. Okay, good job. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is plank with a leg lift in it. And your arms may be sore from my last workout if you're following me in sequence. And if they're just a little tiny bit sore, you're okay. But if they're really sore, you might want to just cool down and call it from here and let those abs recover. You don't want to, it's okay to work out a muscle that's just tiny bit sore, not sore. But if it's really sore to the touch, you need to wait or do a different workout or go get that cardio done. Rock and roll. Okay, so plank. Everyone that I know, that I work with, and I work with people over 80, can do a chair plank like this. And the key is squeezing the glutes, squeezing the abs. And this is a chair plank. Now the key is not to do this. See how I'm out away from the chair? That's not good. You want to have your shoulders over the chair. And then what we're going to do is slowly lift the legs, alternating. So I'm going to do it from the ground. Everybody get ready. Go to plank. Nice solid plank, shoulders over your hands, and we're lifting the leg, alternating. Here we go. 1, nice and slow. 2, don't move your hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, then we're going to stand. Put your hands at your head, and this is a standing cross crawl. You can do this from the chair where you bring that knee up and twist over. You ready? We're going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going right back down, no break. Back into the plank. Hit it hard. That just means squeeze everything. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock those arms. 8, 9, 10. Good job. Standing tall. touching the side of my head. Here we go. We're pushing through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You win. Now this will be the toughest round. We're not really taking a break. Take a deep breath. Okay, here we go. Use the chair if you need to. I'm on the floor. Plank. All right, nice solid plank. Holding, lifting the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're up. No break. Fingertips side of the head. Keep them there. Keep the elbows open. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist. 5. Squeeze your abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Were your shoulders burning? My shoulders were burning. Okay, now we're taking a break. Just take a little breather. Get your chair ready because the next 2 things we're doing are in the chair. We're going to do 2 core things and then for 3 rounds, non-stop, just like we did. And then we're done with this upper body workout and you have done it. Bravo. Okay, so what are we doing? First thing we're going to do is knees up quick to the chest. Quick up, slow down. And we are doing 20 of these. Okay, you ready? Just keep popping them up. Take a deep breath. You need oxygen. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're more advanced, 5. You can do this on the ground. 6, 7, 8. Pick them up. Come on. 9. Stop if you're feeling your back. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh yeah, we're almost there, 15, 16, 17, keep going, 18, 19, oh yeah, and 20, good. Okay, so what's next is I'm turning on my chair. You can do this on the floor, pick your legs up. If you have to hold them, you have to hold them, but if you can, let go or lightly touch them. This is a V pose. If you're more advanced, you're doing a boat pose. We're holding for 30 seconds. Ooh, boy. Yep, yep, yep. Holding, holding. 15 more seconds. Try to keep those knees close to your body, not at a 90 degrees, but way less, like 45 degrees at least. Come on. Closer to your body. A little more, a little more, a little more. And down. Woo! Let's stand up and roll those hips around a little bit, because that's all hip flexor work. That deep muscle that's connected from your lower back to femur. Okay, and that's the muscle that makes you move your leg forward, move your leg forward. It's called walking. All right, so we're seated. Now let's say that when you pick up both knees, your back goes So what you're gonna do is alternate these legs and do it that way, okay? All right, here we go. 20 reps, ready to go. 1, 2, 3, squeeze your abs every time. 4, I squeeze them as hard as I can. 5, 6, 7, come on. 8, 9, 10, you can do this. 11, you want to do it fast. 12, really fast on the way up. 13, like a reflex, like ooh. 14, like your feet are on fire all of a sudden. 15, 16, squeeze those abs. 17, 18, 19, one more. 20, oh, yes, the key is squeezing the abs with your brain. Don't assume that when you move them, the abs are working, because it might just be your hip flexors, and that might be why it gets so hard and it starts hurting your back. So you squeeze your abs. Okay, boat pose. I'm going to move the chair aside, but you're welcome to stay on the chair. And I'm going to sit down, bring my knees up, and balance on my butt. Also known as boat pose, not butt pose, but boat pose. And if you're more advanced, then you straighten your legs and you're holding. All right, but if you feel that in your back, you've got to bend your knees. We do not want to hurt the back. We want to protect you from injury so that you continue to show up 2 to 3 times a week, focused on strength training your entire body in a way that's fun, safe, and effective. And keep holding, squeezing your abs. You have 5 more seconds. 5 more, 5 more. Okay, 3 more, 2 more, and you're done. Okay, that burned. Good job. All right, we got one more round. Take a breath. Get a sip if you need it. Some people, I had a client yesterday, she's like, oh, my belly's full of water. No more. That's cool. Okay, you gotta take care of yourself. All right, remember, if you eat a very healthy whole foods meal, protein emphasized at the meal, which for a woman that's 4 to 6 ounces, for a man that's 6 to 8 ounces of protein. Within that half hour of that meal, yes, I'm resting right now. Within a half hour of that meal, you maximize the effect of the workout on your body. You're in what's called an anabolic window, so that you get the most bang for the time you invested. You follow it up with recovery, which is eating within 30 minutes, okay? If I haven't said that recently. Okay, that was a good educational stall. Here we go. 20 reps, ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, do some more. 5, you're alive. 6, 7, we got this. 8, because you're great. 9, because you're doing fine. 10, squeeze those abs. Count. 11, squeeze them harder than that. 12, 13, 14, 15, one of my favorite numbers. 16, come on. 17, let's do it. 18, 19, oh, we're almost there. 20, oh, did I skip a number? Okay, I did. All right, so you can balance on your butt, doing boat pose on the chair, or you can go to the ground. This is it. This is the end of our workout. 30 seconds, right? Balanced, holding it, squeezing the abs as tight as I can. If you're more advanced, you're gonna straighten those legs a bit. Holding that yoga pose, the boat pose. Come on, you can do it. 10 seconds, squeeze those abs. Almost there, almost there. Keep going, squeeze harder, and you're done. Wow, bravo, fantastic. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. You gotta celebrate. Yes, yes, yes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Celebrate, jump around, be happy. You did that. You did that. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, goofy movements. Celebrating. Yes, boom, 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 boom. Really? Be like, you ever see a 2-year-old who's really happy? Yes, yes. It's awesome. I love it. You got to bring out your inner toddler when you do something that you're proud of. Yes. Good job. All right, let's stretch right here. Bring this arm across. Thank you so much for joining me. Please have people, share this with people. Please ask them to join you. Say, look, I need an accountability buddy. Whether you're watching this live or as a recording, you could go in numerical order. That's why I named these the CoVideo, for obvious reasons, the pandemic, CoVideo. And I know, you knew that. Other arm. But I kept the number and the date, and of course I label it either functional fitness, upper body, or lower body, almost always, or you might see core. But you need to follow them in order. And so if you share it with people, they can start now, because I'm going to just keep doing this. And or if they go to the video series on YouTube, they go all the way back to number 1, where I'm actually in my former place of employment, which I haven't been able to return to. And you can start with number 1, and it'll progress you from there. All right, bring your arms out wide, bring them behind you, lace the hands together, pull them down, and pull them back. Yes, doing so good. I'm so proud of you. So many people attempt to go to a gym, attempt to do this on their own, but they don't really have accountability, and that's what I can offer at patreon.com/CamParker. That's what I'm going to attempt to do, is to hold you accountable. And believe me, I know when you show up, it means a lot to me. So it really means a lot to me for you to come work out with me. Okay, so our feet are together. We're going to bring our arm up and we're going to grab the wrist. See how I'm doing that? And pull on it. Okay? Similar to what we did at the last workout. I'm pulling, and should feel it right in this area, right where the lats are, side of your body. And if you're sore from the last workout, this feels good too. All right, other side. Oh, yes. All right, drop that down and just do a nice empty coat sleeves, really relaxed. My knees are soft, and when I turn like this, my heel comes up. Heel comes up, right? You should feel very loose and relaxed. Woo! Yes, thank you so much. I'm serious. I keep saying it because I mean it. All right, good, good, good. Thank you for taking such awesome, good care of yourself. And let's breathe together, okay? Take 3 deep breaths. This will integrate the workout into your day. And just remember, all day long, you've already had a successful day because you took care of yourself. All right, here we go. Okay, we're breathing in love. Exhale in love. Let's do it. Okay, one more. Love for you, love for everyone around you. Here we go. Thank you so much. Truly, I do love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll look forward to the next time I get to see you.